I take that back. No rainbow sherbet. And pralines and cream, cookies and cream. Did I say Rocky Road? Chunky Monkey, mint chocolate chip. You'd think it'd be easier to just rattle off the names of different ice creams just right off the top of your head, but it's harder than it seems. I gotta be honest. I mean, I said pralines and cream, which you couldn't even pay me to eat pralines and cream, but I ran out of ideas. I ran out of suggestions. I was just like, fuck it, you know? Um, what other things? What other flavors of ice cream are there? I hope your day's full of cones and cups and sprinkles and whipped cream and rainbow sprinkles and chocolate sprinkles and cherries and caramel and what? I'm phoning a friend. Syrup? Yeah, syrup, whatever. Throw that in there too. You know what I mean? Like, go for it. Sprinkle some fucking peanuts on top. Do people still do that? Like on a Sunday? They're like, yeah, let's sprinkle some nuts on this Sunday. Let's fucking go for it. All right, guys. Who doesn't like ice cream? I know I do. This week's episode is a fun one. It's with one of my favorite people, Dan Soder. That's right, Dan Soder is on this week's episode of Shank. But before we get into this week's episode of Shank, I just want to say thank you to BetterBox and Speedweed for making this podcast possible. Also, I want to tell you about something that I love, and that's CBD. Why? Because I have anxiety. Why? Because life is hectic. Why? Because I'm always trying to do a million things at once. And what helps me calm down? CBD. And not any CBD, Care by Design CBD. Why? Because they offer so many different ways to consume CBD, whether it's a topical ointment or a sublingual drop or soft gel capsule. Care by Design has a CBD product for you. Check them out on cbd.org. You can go to their website and they'll help you find the best CBD product for you. And also go to ease.com, enter discount code SHANK and get 20% off on all Care by Design products. That's right, you're welcome. All right, guys, there's something else that I love. It's weed. Why? Because I consume a lot of weed. Why? Because it calms me down, makes me feel more creative, more free-flowing. I wasn't planning on saying the word free-flowing, but it just happened, okay? Yeah, no, everyone who knows me knows that I love weed, and not just any kinds of weed. I'm kind of a snob about it, you know. I go to a lot of different dispensaries, but my favorite dispensary is actually in Palm Desert, and it's called Libra. And their whole dispensary carries like the most amazing brands. They have it's really, really well curated. Yeah, they have a really good balance of different products, and it's just modern cannabis. So check it out if you're in the Palm Desert area. Libra, you can also follow them on Instagram. I believe that let me tell you right now what their handle is. Libra, hold on. Libra Shops on Instagram. Check them out. They're totally redesigning and redefining cannabis. So check them out. They're another proud sponsor of the Shank podcast. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode with Dan Soder. Here it is. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Shank. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is Dan Soder.
Hello.
I'm excited to have you on, Dan Soder. It's been hard to get you. Your schedule's a little all over the place.
I come to LA maybe like a total of 7 days a year.
I know.
So it's very like I come in and leave.
You come in, do a bunch of podcasts,
do
a bunch of shows.
Yeah, last time I was here was December, and it was right before my special was coming out. And so they just like loaded me up with all this stuff.
All kinds of appearances.
Yeah, which kind of sucks because like I have a lot of friends here. And sometimes they're like, hey, you want to do my podcast? And you're like, shit.
You're like,
I'm here for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And that's the new Do you want to hang out? Can you do my podcast?
That really is.
In the comedy world, just hanging out is people doing people's podcasts.
Right?
It's a very public hang.
It is a public hang, but then it's also like, do you ever hang out with your friends and you're like, damn, I wish this was mic'd because it could be a podcast?
Yeah, but then I remember what it was like just before podcasts when you had fun hanging out with your friends, making each other laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I miss that.
And there was no ad reads.
Yeah.
It was fun when you're hanging out with your friends and you didn't have to stop to talk about, Quip.
Yeah, or CBD.
Or CBD.
Like,
and all the wonderful natural things.
Well, that's CBD and how it can change your life.
It can change everything in your life.
It really can. CBD got you drinking root beer?
No, not at all. My
No.
girlfriend got me drinking root beer.
Okay, so let's talk about this. So your girlfriend's a big root beer drinker.
She's a big root beer fan, and I love it. And so I started getting back into it because I used to love root beer when I was a kid, and I don't drink alcohol anymore. So I was like, I'll get into root beer, and she really knows her shit. And
She really knows her root beer shit?
Yeah, so I'll be like, is this a good root beer? And she'll be like, it's all right. She's just she has her opinions on it, and I respect the shit out of it.
I respect that too. So she's into like exotic root beers?
Yeah, she knows like all like I think the person that I know that knows the most about root beer, I believe, is Chris Gethard.
Okay.
He has like an extensive knowledge of root beer, but my girlfriend knows her shit. And so I was like at carving board getting a sandwich, and I was like, let me try this natural root beer. It was very good.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love that you're
I'm a Stewart's guy.
Oh, you're a Stewart's guy. The
would say
bottled root beer.
I like a bottle. I like to feel like I'm, Virgil's root beer is very good.
Virgil's. Now
Yeah.
you're just like, you're getting deep into
this is
like
like-
root beer culture.
We're going root beer microbrews.
Yeah, you need to have like a root beer tasting.
Yeah,
You and your girlfriend.
She would know more than I do. I just get high and like the taste of root beer.
I respect that. So you're not drinking?
I haven't drank in, it'll be 7 years in March.
7 years.
Yeah.
Damn. Congratulations.
Thanks. It was my, it was a real big drawback in my life just because I kept getting fucked up every night and waking up miserable.
Yeah. I don't really drink because it makes me depressed.
It's a depressant.
Because, yeah.
It is a depressant. And I didn't realize when I quit drinking I was going to be less depressed and have more energy. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah, I stopped drinking too because I'm like, because I reached a point in like stand up where I was like, I can't keep drinking and have good sets.
Yeah, I got hammered a couple times on stage, and I was like, I think it's about time for me to stop because I just noticed how drunk I was on stage.
Yeah, and when I first started, I used it more as like a crutch, I think.
Yeah,
You get
absolutely.
nervous, and then you're like, and if you make it part of your life and you're out every night, it's so easy to just get in the pattern of just like drinking,
Totally.
and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa.
Yeah,
I drank 10 drinks this week. It's a
oh,
lot
that's
for me.
hilarious. I would do that in a week. I would do that in a night.
Really?
I'd probably do 10 to 16 drinks in a night.
10 to 16?
Yeah, I'd do a shot and a beer every round, and I'd probably do about 7 to 8 rounds.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's when I was kind of like, oh, when I quit drinking, I didn't realize how much sugar and calories are in alcohol. So I quit
much.
drinking, and I lost 40 pounds
What?
like within the first 5 weeks of quitting. And I was eating like shit. I was eating like Ben and Jerry's at night, Domino's pizza. I was going nuts. But my body, because of how much sugar and calories are in whiskey and beer, it just like cut out. It was crazy.
That
And
is
then
crazy.
I put it all back on through eating like a pothead. Because I was always a pothead, but then I drank too. And so when I quit, my body was like, sweet, and it got all skinny. And then I didn't like sweets when I drank. I didn't like sweets at all. And
What
then-
would you prefer? Like savory? Or like a pizza
No,
guy?
drinks. I wanted alcohol.
Oh, just all drinks.
I just like
all
drinks.
day.
All drinks all day.
Okay, respect it.
Just like getting fucked up. And then when I quit drinking, something that I learned that a lot of people go through is I got a massive sweet tooth. So now at night,
oh, 'cause
like
the sugar?
I still to this day love sugar at night. So that's what I'm fighting now.
What kind of sugar? Like if you're going to go for it.
I usually like to we'll go something fruity and chocolatey. So I'll go like a
Okay.
bag of Reese's Pieces and a row of High Chews. High Chews are my shit.
Ooh, high chews.
High Chews are what's up.
What flavor?
Gun to the head, I would probably say pineapple are the best.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't even think I've tried pineapple high chews.
It's ridiculous.
I'm a mango high chewer.
Mango's all right. Mango's a starter high chew.
Whoa.
I like dragon fruit. I like.
Whoa, you're just flexing now.
Yeah, you got to get the tropical pack.
Dragon fruit?
It's great.
Where do they have that in bodegas?
Yeah, acai.
No.
High chews. I swear to God.
First of all, I'm so impressed that you just said acai correctly.
Yeah, acai.
Yeah, because
Aki.
I still have like phobia like around saying that word.
No, I've tried every high chew, and fans of the Bonfire sent me for my birthday last year. Sent me a whole box of caramel apple high chews. Those are what's up.
Wait, you know how to get like exotic high chews?
Yo, we just talk. Jay and I talk about high chews sometimes on the Bonfire, and people know that I love them. So they sent a box of it to Sirius, and it was fucking rad. I was handing them out; they were that good.
No.
Anyone that was like, "I fuck with high chews," I was like, "You gotta try these caramel apples."
So, how many high chew packs do you go through a week?
If I'm bad,
Yeah.
I
This is
could
a
do-
safe space.
I could do 6 packs easy. I could do 6 packs of high
I
chew.
could see that. I have no self-control with stuff like that. Like,
Well, when I'm on the road, like on the weekends, I'll buy like a sorted bag. Here's my real go-to road.
okay.
I'm gonna tell you what I really buy
okay.
because it's half high chew, which is like kind of cool, and then it's half old man candy. I love Reese's chocolate chews.
No.
Yeah, I don't
You
think
buy
that's a no.
Reese's chocolate
You know how
chews.
good those are? They're so good.
No, they're literally like old man candy. Like
Yeah,
if
but
you
you
see
get it-
that, I just like my eyes don't even address it.
Well,
I don't even know what they taste like.
great, like chocolate. They taste chocolatey and chewy, and if you've got a fat jowl, chew them because then you get good jaw strength.
No.
They're hard to chew because you're just like working them. Just like what the fuck.
So you like a chewy. That's your texture.
I'm a chewy candy, but then I also love Reese's peanut butter cups with the Reese's pieces inside them.
I've never had that before.
Freeze
Are
it-
those amazing?
Yeah, you put them in the freezer. Unbelievable.
Have you ever put Reese's pieces inside popcorn? Like in your popcorn?
That's how you start.
Whoa.
The next level is put Sour Patch Kids in your popcorn.
Sour Patch Kids?
I had an ex-girlfriend that did that, and it changed my fucking life.
Really?
I'll go sweets all day. I mean, you want to keep going on?
Yeah. Let's keep
Oreo
going.
has a new thin Oreo that they have mint in the middle. If you like thin mints from Girl Scout cookies,
I do.
get the thin Oreos, put them in the freezer. Fucking good night. I'll
You're like a snack guy.
I'll take a pint of Talenti,
Oh yeah,
gelato.
I know Talenti.
I'll knock off like the top level. I'll do
Okay.
a double dark chocolate.
Okay.
And then Reese's Pieces on top, and then whoo!
Whoa, you
I'll
know
go.
how to party.
Yeah, I get fucking nuts. So just to let you know, that's if you took that but put it towards alcohol, that's what my drinking was like. So I had a problem.
Totally. Okay,
Yeah.
I respect
Yeah,
the
yeah, it was-
honesty here.
It was a lot, but now my sugar game is up. So
Your
I got
sugar game is
I
up.
got I do a good job most of the time of like when I go back to New York on Monday, I cut sugar out probably for like 2 to 3 weeks, and I'll just have like
no sugar for 2 to 3 weeks.
no sugar, no carbs. I'll go like super healthy.
So you eat like you fluctuate between eating like a stoner
Yeah.
and like an Instagram model.
Yes.
That's what I'm
I'm a
hearing.
mix of, or like I clean out and I feel better, and then I don't feel bad when I'm on the road, and I'm like, let me get a bag of high chews and Reese's.
So you detox so you can retox is what I'm hearing.
100%.
Wow, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
What about root beer floats? You fuck with that?
Nah, they're all right.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a basic bitch when it comes to ice cream. I just want ice cream. I don't need bells and whistles.
The flavors?
I don't like whipped cream. I don't need it.
You don't? What do you feel about, have you been to Salt and Straw? That's like a big LA thing. Everyone's like talking about Salt and Straw.
Is Salt and Straw where they do those elaborate milkshakes?
Well, how would you explain Salt and Straw, Anthony?
Is that like, what is it, like a bougie ice cream?
It's just bougie ice. Yeah.
Yeah, like, can we pull up the menu right now and let's see some of the flavors?
Okay,
just so
because
that
there's
you
like-
can get a picture for what we're dealing with.
Bougie ice cream in New York is like Van Leeuwen's. There's like a
We
couple
have
other.
that vegan fucking ice cream.
They make good ice cream. They're natural. I shout out Van Leeuwen's
Really?
for making good ice cream. It's not. I don't think it's totally
Their
vegan.
honeycomb is to die for.
Yeah,
Their
what Van
honeycomb?
Leeuwen's? Yeah, it's what's up.
Their honeycomb is to die for.
Listen, all right. This is Salt and Straw.
Okay, I want you to look at some of these menus because you're gonna be like, "This is ridiculous."
All right, so the chocolate series, and this is where so this is their
I need
ice cream.
glasses. Yes. Are these what is this? The picks of the month. Okay, the Los Angeles picks of the month. So here,
Monthly flavors. Milo's chocolate hazelnut praline. Seems like it's too noisy. Too much going on.
well, look at this one: blackbirds, cardamom, black pepper, and what is that? And port truffle.
That's too much.
You know what I mean?
That's too much.
Sesame, fig, buttercups.
All right, let's see if we get along real quick. How do you feel about mint chocolate chip?
I love mint
All
chocolate
right.
chip.
Tim Dillon says I'm just eating toothpaste.
No, it's so good. Tim Dillon's wrong.
I know. I've been arguing with Tim for years about this. I fucking love mint chocolate
I like
chip
the
ice cream.
green color too.
Dude, if it's not green, I told Josh Adam Myers this because we got into an argument because he's like, I like the white
No.
mint chocolate. I'm like, dude, that's white mint chocolate chip ice cream is white basketball. It's white guys playing basketball.
Yes,
It's like
yes.
pass, shoot, high shorts. I
Yes.
want black guys and white guys playing basketball. I want green ice cream
Yes.
with chocolate chips in it.
Yes, that's the way it's meant to be.
Neon green.
Yes.
How do I know it's green if it's not neon
I
green?
need that artificial color.
Bring it on.
That pastel mint
It makes
color.
this is already too nice because I could say it says 85% Peruvian chocolate. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, well, like, and 85%.
Man, I'll tell you, Ben and Jerry's still slaps. Go get Ben and Jerry's. I'll go get when there's a Ben and Jerry's store. When you see the actual stores, they do milkshakes there. Get out of here. I'll do a.
What are your favorite Ben and Jerry's flavors?
I'm a basic bitch when it comes to that too. Chocolate fudge brownie.
Okay, chocolate fudge brownie is like a classic.
That's the
though.
classic. That is the Beatles of Ben and Jerry's ice cream
Yes,
flavors.
yes.
I like One Sweet Whirl. That was like the Dave Matthews Band one that they
What?
stopped doing.
They
I
had
like-
a Dave Matthews limited edition
Yeah.
ice cream.
It's called One Sweet Whirl.
One Sweet World.
And then I like the fish food, which is the
Fish food's good.
I like Colbert's Americone
Oh,
Dream.
yeah.
What else do I do? Oh, dude, they did the fucking centers. They have Ben and Jerry's does the have you seen the ones with the core? They're called Ben and Jerry Core.
Oh, yeah.
They did one that was chocolate ice cream with raspberry filling in the middle.
No.
Fucking stupid. My bodega used to carry it, and then they stopped, and then I changed bodegas.
Because of that?
Yeah, I felt betrayed.
Wait. Okay, what about Chunky Monkey? What are your thoughts?
Pass.
You don't like it?
Cherry Garcia, pass.
You don't like Cherry Garcia?
No, a lot of the classic Ben and Jerry's, I'll move. I just,
Right, pass.
I just don't need it. It was my aunt's favorite ice cream. I really associated my Cherry Garcia. It's just I assume it.
What was wrong with your aunt?
No, I just always remember growing up and being like ice cream. It's fucking Cherry Garcia, because it's just like vanilla ice cream with cherries.
Cherries in it. It was so popular in the
But also,
90s.
Was that what Jerry Garcia used to eat? Is that why it was?
I don't know. Did Jerry Garcia used to eat Cherry Garcia?
Because I know he did heroin.
Can we find
I just don't know if he did.
I know he did heroin too. That's
Yeah.
ultimately what killed him. But was there Cherry Garcia along the
'Cause if there was-
black tar path he was on?
Yeah, my question is like, if they were like, oh, here, Jerry Garcia used to love to eat chocolate,
Cherries.
vanilla ice cream with cherries, and then do heroin, and you're like, oh, then they call it Cherry Garcia.
Yeah.
don't know.
We're trying to find out right now. Anthony, you're doing a search right now? Yeah, he's doing a search to see if we can get any. Okay. Whoa, this is like an actual.
We were great fans of the Grateful Dead, and we were great fans of your ice cream. Why don't you make a cherry flavor and call it Cherry Garcia? You know it'll sell because dead paraphernalia always sells. We are taking good business sense here. Plus, it'll be a real hoot for the fans.
Okay, so
And
yeah,
so a fan wrote that?
or
It was just a fan that said, call it. I'm out even more than I was out at the beginning.
oh wait, is it a fan? Is that? Can we get verification? Yeah.
So it wasn't even, he didn't even eat cherry ice cream. They just named it. Next thing you're going to find out is Dave Matthews Band didn't like One Sweet Whirl.
Luckily, our fan was persistent. She followed up with a postcard to our main office in Burlington. Okay, first of all, bitch, get a life.
I mean, but she got it done.
She's following up with postcards.
I guarantee her husband has left her or she's divorced.
I didn't know.
This is too persistent of a woman.
She has no husband.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to write Ben and Jerry again.
She's like, I just have my cats.
Oh, she's like, I got my 17-minute jam songs from the dead. That's too much.
Listen to Scarlet Begonias and my tie-dye.
Yeah, I thought that there was a connection. That kind of bums me out. I thought there was a connection between Cherry Garcia and actual Jerry's.
No, some high bitch was just like, I feel passionate about ice cream and the dad, and I have this bitch.
Yeah, she's like, go, 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 please make it. I want to.
But also, like, she's the one. Does she collect money off of it too?
Dude, if that's
I'd be
the
pissed.
case, I am going to recommend to Ben and Jerry's Black Hole Sun, which is lemon ice cream with a chocolate middle for Chris Cornell. Let's fucking do it, Ben and Jerry's.
Oh my god, what would the Soder flavor be?
No, we don't. You can't do that. You got to do it for someone that's a dead musician. That's why Jerry Garcia worked. That's why I call it Black Hole Sun.
Okay.
But
Let's think
if
of
I were
other
to do-
dead musician ice creams.
Oh, the Jimi Hendrix. You could do the Monterey flip. You know,
What's the Monterey flip?
I feel like you put all of the stuff on the ice cream at the bottom, and then you have to eat through the ice cream to get to the stuff.
Ooh.
Or you got to make it acid trippy a little. I don't know.
Okay.
Because he did Jimi Hendrix has famously played the Monterey Festival and lit his guitar on fire. So it could be like cinnamon ice cream.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm just spitballing here.
You're unstoppable.
I'm
Maybe
freeballing.
you're supposed to have your own line of ice cream.
You know what? Maybe I get out of the comedy game and get into
Ice creams?
Van Leeuwen's. I'm right here. Ben and Jerry's. I'm right here. Come get your new flavor master. I'll spit out flavors all the time.
I love it.
If you were to have an ice cream flavor, what would yours be?
Fuck. That's so hard to think of.
I would have peanut butter, chocolate, and raspberry.
What?
Think about it. Peanut butter and chocolate ice cream
Yes.
with a raspberry core.
You're a big core guy.
Love
this
the core. The
this
core
is not
changed.
the first time you've referenced the core.
Listen, it's not a fetish. It's my actuality. Some people, I want to eat ice cream only with cores.
Cores.
The earth has a core. Ice cream should have a core.
I respect that.
Yeah.
We as humans have cores.
Yeah. It's called our souls.
Yes. Okay, wait. So you're telling me peanut butter, chocolate, raspberry. What do you call it? What is that called? Soder swirl?
No, that's too easy. That's too easy. I think
it is way too easy. It's
I would
hack.
actually want to
It's
pair.
actually hack. I apologize.
Yeah, I want to pair with. I would actually talk to Big J
Okay.
and make a bonfire flavor.
I think you should make a bonfire.
And we could
flavor.
call it like crackle, with like bits
Ooh.
of crackle candy bar in it,
Ooh.
and then chocolate chip ice cream, like
I think you
cookies and
guys
cream.
should do that.
Cookies and cream with crackle instead of cookies.
Yeah.
Call it the bonfire. Ben and Jerry's. Let's fucking go. I'll come up to Burlington.
Yeah.
I'll drive up to Burlington and bother your hippie asses.
I'll come up to Burlington.
I would love to make that.
I think you guys should.
Yeah.
Especially, I like the crackle idea.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's a.
Our fans say it. They would get it.
Yeah.
Sell merch.
Yes.
Sell it a lot. I went a couple of years ago. Tim Dillon was opening for me in Vermont,
Okay.
and we went to the Ben and Jerry's thing, and he was like, "There's a graveyard of flavors."
No.
Yeah, and he was looking for ice cream. It was like Dublin mint or something. Let me see if I can find this picture. I have Tim Dillon at the fucking graveyard,
Okay.
and he's
He's
going
looking-
nuts.
So they have all of like the flavors they no longer offer?
Yeah,
Really?
I swear to God.
At the headquarters? Oh my God. We got to show this.
See,
picture.
Dublin mudslide. That was the one he loved. That's it.
No. Wait.
I
can
have
we
him.
show
I have
this
him.
picture?
I have a picture of Tim Dillon at the turtle soup
Which,
being upset. Down.
I'll put it on this camera?
Yeah.
Here.
Show him. Show him Tim
I'm gonna
Dillon
show
losing
you.
his shit. There it is. Yeah. I have
Was
Tim.
that his favorite flavor?
No, Dublin mudslide, and we couldn't find it. And
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
that is his shit. Like Dublin.
Okay, so Dublin mudslide is ice cream liqueur, Irish cream liqueur ice cream with chocolate chip cookies and coffee fudge swirl. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, dude. Ben and Jerry's, you got to remember, they had some hits.
Dude, wait, this graveyard?
Yeah,
These are just flavors they no longer offer?
Yeah, so you go to the graveyard, and then you actually can go inside Ben and Jerry's and get a scoop and hang out.
So tell me more about the HQ.
It's pretty fucking badass.
Wait.
You get a tour. You could get a tour of the factory. You could see how they make it.
Okay.
It's right there. It's lovely outside of Burlington, Vermont.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Go up there in the fall. Watch
Okay.
the colors change, and you get some nice ice cream. You get some ice cream, and you head over to Burlington.
I respect it.
It was fun.
What about, okay, sometimes we talk about weird fashion phases on this podcast.
Sure.
Did you have any weird fashion phases where you're like, maybe you rocked a look that in
Yes.
hindsight you're like, fuck.
I know exactly what
Okay.
fucking look you're talking about.
Okay.
I was super into jerseys when I was in middle school.
No, you were like a Jersey guy?
I was a jersey boy,
Did
and
you? No.
I would rock every day. I'd rock a different jersey. Like
What?
I had some fucking sick jerseys. I had a Grant Hill Pistons when they were like teal and red.
Okay.
I had a fucking awesome Ray Allen Connecticut Huskies jersey.
Okay.
I had a bunch of 49ers jerseys that I wore all the time because I'm a big 49ers fan. A couple University of Colorado jerseys. I mean, it was, hold on, I'm trying to find you a picture because my mom sent me a picture where I was like, and that was definitely what I wore almost. I had like long jean shorts that were always like down to my fucking knees.
Jorts?
Oh, dude, jorts are still what's up. I told Big J he shouldn't have any shame in wearing jorts because I fucking love, it's great.
I feel like Big J makes sense in jorts.
Yeah, but he can rock them. And then I was
Yeah.
like, maybe I can rock them again because whenever the summer comes.
You're going to start wearing jorts?
Dude, I might bring back, you know what I'm going to bring back? The Carpenter shorts. Remember the Tommy Hilfiger Carpenter shorts?
What is a carpenter short?
Where they had the belt loop around it? It was what's up. Oh,
Wait. What do you
shit.
mean?
Oh, shit. There's your boy.
Let's see.
Right there.
Wait, I got to get this on the camera.
Yeah. You
This is
blur out my cousin. Yeah.
blur out your cousin.
Oh, I don't care. You can show. You could. She. You can't trace her.
She's untraceable.
When you ask if there's a fashion. Yeah, dude. Dude, I was fucking rocking the shit out of those jerseys.
Oh my god. Wait, so
Dude,
but
I
did you
loved it.
play sports?
Yeah,
or
but
did
I
you just
fucking-
rep sports?
I rep sports, but man, did I fucking love this.
Oh my god. So you just had a bunch of, I love how you have a shirt underneath the jersey.
Yeah, I didn't have a good body. I wasn't like proud. I wasn't like Mark Wahlberg, and I could like rock a good like a shirtless basketball jersey. Always had a big T-shirt under.
It is a bold look
It
to
is.
just like walk in armpits out.
Can't do it. Can't. You got to have great arms. You got to have. You can. Your body doesn't have to be great, but your arms have to be fucking great.
They have to be.
No tricep acne. You can't be
No
fucking around with that.
tricep acne.
You have to look fucking good. And I was like, I knew it, so I just rocked a T-shirt under my basketball
You're like,
jerseys.
I'm just passionate about sports.
I just love sports and I love jerseys, and I wore them almost every day, 7th and 8th grade.
No. How about
Loved it.
now? How many jerseys do you own?
A ton of 49ers ones that I never wear.
If you're going to go to a game, do you break it out?
No.
When do you break out a jersey?
I don't know. I don't think I've worn one in a while. I think maybe if I'm watching a game at home, and it's kind of fun.
I like that. That's festive of you.
Yeah, like my girlfriend's a big fan of the NFL, and she'll like wear her team's jersey.
Okay.
And so I feel like when I'm, sometimes I'll be like, let me put on my fucking Ronnie Lott 49ers jersey.
That's cute. You guys have like game night? in
Yeah,
your
we watch.
jerseys?
We're both sports fans, so we'll watch.
I respect that.
It's pretty, yeah. But I don't think I would rock a jersey. I want to start
Would you
wearing.
wear one on stage?
I would wear a hockey jersey on stage.
Really?
Yeah, I think like hockey jerseys. I think might be the one that come back into my life if any of them do.
Why?
Because they're like big. They're almost like hoodies.
Yeah, I've worn a hockey jersey before.
Hockey jerseys. They're comfortable, super comfortable.
Jerseys are definitely comfortable.
The weird ones are the ones like football jerseys that the mesh sometimes isn't that comfortable, but hockey jerseys, they're flowy, they're big. I fuck with hockey jerseys.
Are you gonna wear it on stage?
I'm
though?
just not. I'm not. I don't know. This might be too Kevin Smith.
Yes.
Might be going too Kevin Smith
So Kevin Smith.
if you're wearing a jersey on stage.
And like a backwards hat.
I'm kind of down with that. I'm down with that whole fucking look though.
Really?
You know what? If I just give up, I might just start doing that.
Just hockey jerseys on
Backwards,
the couch.
Yeah, man. Backwards hat, sweatpants. Let's fucking go.
What about a sideways hat?
Never.
That screams mentally ill.
Have you ever seen anyone successfully rock that?
No. Maybe
Ever?
like Will Smith during Fresh Prince of Bel-Air time.
Yes.
And only he's the only person that could ever pull it off.
Early 90s. Do you remember White Men Can't Jump when Wesley Snipes would wear the bicycle hat with the bill
Yes,
flat up?
yes.
That's a look that can't be pulled off.
Ugh.
What was your weirdest fashion?
Oh my god, I had so many.
What's your weirdest one?
Okay, let's see. I had this phase. Well, I went through like this weird like skateboarding phase where I would wear like skateboarder shoes, even though I didn't skateboard.
So you'd wear Airwalks?
Like no, I had Airwalks, but I had like Etnies. I like
Yeah.
I went like hard.
Dude,
you know what I
you're,
mean?
You're talking to, dude, I lived that poser life.
Yeah.
I hung out with a lot of skateboarders and was a pussy.
Yeah, I had no
So
idea how to skateboard.
I
but
had a mongoose. I could go off jumps. I had a BMX bike, but I couldn't do like tricks. I
What's
could
a mongoose? A
a
BMX
mongoose? It's the dude. Mongoose is
bike? wait, hold on.
the.
BMX bike?
It's basically the Mercedes Benz of BMX bikes, and then I would say GTs are like the fucking Audis. Yeah.
So what would you do with this?
Dude, I spent $120 on a mongoose, and fucking that was like my biggest purchase ever. Dude, I remember getting that mongoose. I remember getting it
The
in like
mongoose? Okay, okay.
dude, I had
Walk me through how that happened.
there was a bike store, and all my friends had like I had like a mountain bike because I grew up in Colorado. And so
Okay.
I started like hanging out with all my friends were skating, and I didn't skate, and so I was like, I look like a weirdo. I look like a homeless kid following around with a mountain bike. Good Huffy, shout out to Huffy making 12 a solid 12 gear mountain bike. But then I was like, man, I need to get a fucking real bike, so I bought a mongoose eliminator, mongoose elevator, something with an E.
You just wanted to get into the X Games.
It's for sure. And by the way, X Games weren't around yet. So it was like
Okay.
all my friends were, I say that in my HBO special, but it's true. It's like all my friends had X Games athlete accent.
Really?
Like the way they talked was always like, what's up, Soder? Like that kind of like,
No.
what's up, dude? You fucking want to go fucking steal cigarettes? And you're like, yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, I do, Nick.
What? Okay, so you never learned how to skateboard.
Like I can ride one.
Can you?
Yeah, I can't ollie. I can't like kickflip, but I could like ride it. I would ride their skateboards around. Like I can kick push, but beyond that, it's like watching kids ollie. It was
The
like,
more you say Ollie, the funnier it is.
yeah, but I swear to God, when people could ollie, you're like, all right, well, I'm not going to do that.
Well, also like, I think it's probably better that you're not ollieing. You know what I mean?
I would have
'Cause,
loved it. I think I would have got
You
super into
think
it.
that like
I think I'd be a better person
something
if I would have.
worse than like a middle-aged dude just fucking ollieing?
Yeah, but if you can ollie, and you know how hard that is, dude. I see like Mark Norman can skate still because he was a skater.
Okay.
So like Mark Norman, you can put him on a skateboard and he can bust shit out, and you're like, that's awesome. It's the X Games equivalent of sitting down to a piano and playing a song. When someone's like, "Oh, you got a skateboard? Let me see that," and they start doing that, you're like, "Oh!" It's like the same when someone sits down at a party and they're like, "This is a nice piano," and then they start playing it. That's fucking awesome.
Okay, I'm trying to become that person. That's why I got a piano. I financed a keyboard, okay, on a
Okay.
whim, and I was like, I have this fantasy of like having like a Christmas party in the home that I own, and then I sit down to the piano and everyone's just like listening to me and they don't know that like I have this secret piano skill.
Yeah, secret piano skills are what's up.
Right?
If I have kids, I'm going to teach them how to play the piano so they can do that. I want them to speak Spanish.
Oh,
Because when
shit.
people bust that out, like when a gringo just starts talking,
Spanish.
you're like, look at that. Look at this worldly. So I don't want to do that. And then, make my kid learn how to kickflip.
Kickflip?
Skateboard, piano, Spanish. What a fucking well-rounded person.
They're gonna come out and be like, wait, I want to do baton twirling and singing.
Let's do it. But you're going to learn how to kickflip. But first, the kickflip. Just in the garage. Again. Again. I'm gonna be when people film skating and they like run with them.
Yeah.
That's gonna be me, but I'm gonna be a dad. I'm like, go, kickflip. God damn it.
You want to have a skater kid?
Dude, I'll totally have a skater kid. I saw that on that Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee with Chris Rock. he said, and I think this is really true. He told Jerry Seinfeld when he sees a kid skateboarding and like fall down and stuff, he's like, that kid's going to be okay. And I think that is true because you like learn how to get back up. You learn how to take hard hits.
Whoa.
Skateboarding's what's up. Make your kids skateboard.
Make your kids skateboard.
And speak Spanish. And make your kids play the piano.
But you have to make them think it's their idea.
No.
You get the piano. You don't even mention it. You just wait for them to discover it.
Tiger mom them.
You tiger mom them. Again from the top.
No snacks until you get down this Beethoven.
Yes.
Like, and then I slap their hands. Like, you play harder. You want this or kickflip? Oh, please. Uno, dos, tres, again.
Like, there's no crackle crackle unless you finish.
Yeah, you don't get any of
Ice
Dad's special, Dad and Uncle Jay's special flavored ice cream. I'm gonna run I'm gonna have a wild child.
You are.
But they're gonna be able to kickflip.
As much root beer as they could want ever.
That's their mother's decision.
Oh.
I will decide when they kickflip and play the piano.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Do you know how to play the piano?
Not at all. I have no musical talent whatsoever.
It's like I got this app that teaches me how to play it.
Does it work?
Yes. That's the craziest thing about it is that it listens to you and it tells you if you're hitting the right keys or not.
How many songs can you play?
Like 3. Mary Had a Little Lamb is definitely one of them.
It's
And
the
there's nothing sexier than a fucking grown woman playing Mary Had a Little Lamb
Yeah.
over and over again in her room, rocking back and forth.
It's definitely not a sign of mental instability.
No, yeah, everything's fine. She's playing Mary Had a Little Lamb in her room. That's me.
That's pretty odd. What other songs?
Simon and Garfunkel, Mrs. Robinson. I can play
Great.
some of that.
What about Bridge Over Troubled Water?
No, haven't gotten that.
Come
yet.
on, learn the fucking hits.
I'm trying to learn.
It's funny to go super deep. I go, so you do anything Paul Simon solo work? Graceland, Diamonds in the Soles of Her Shoes? I mean, what are we getting here?
No, just
You know what's funny? Even joking around about that, I'm going to listen to that album now when I leave.
yes.
Like, that's what it is. My friend Elna got me into that album last summer. She's like, you never
Really?
listen to that album? And I'm like, it's one of those albums you put on and you just listen
over and over
It's
again.
great.
Yeah, I do like Simon and Garfunkel.
Learn more songs. Can you
Learn more hits. I have like a Elton John songbook. I don't know how to read it though. I'm trying to play Benny and the Jets. I feel like that's like a classic piano song. Like you just come in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a head turner. You know what I mean?
Because you're like talking, you go, well, we're looking to go on. Is she playing Benny and the Jets?
Yeah.
Benny and the Jets.
Yeah.
That's a good one to learn. I would say,
Yeah.
what about Crocodile Rock?
It's in the book.
All right.
I have this like easy Elton John songbook, but none of it's easy. And then I was like, let me try to sing at the same time. And I was like, dude, this Elton John guy's fucking talented. This shit is
dude.
hard.
Dude, don't be scoffing your nose up at Elton John or Billy Joel or any of these monster hit makers.
Yeah, Billy Joel.
Yeah, I'd say Benny and the Jets is the best one to learn because that'll be like people will get fucking amped.
Yeah, just like come in.
Dun,
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Isn't that the goal?
yeah.
That's just the only
Well,
song
like-
I really need to know how to play.
Like, you know what? Let's just see if they got any appetizers. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Just stopping party conversation. You go, seriously, try it out. It's a coffee enema. It works. You're gonna feel. Hold on, is that Benny and the Jets?
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Man, you kind of make me want to learn piano.
You should.
I won't do it.
Get a keyboard.
I'll learn how to kickflip before I learn the
Get
piano.
a keyboard. You know why? Because it's like I just wanted something where I didn't have to be good at it. Because I feel like, with like comedy, it's like I want to have a good set. Like everything I want like to have good results from. You know
For
what
sure.
I mean? But like piano, I'm like, it's fun to like not have to be good at it.
Just like
Everything's fine. I don't care about the hurtful YouTube comments. I have this.
No, see, I wouldn't. I would give up on that because I would get too frustrated when I'd be like, it doesn't sound like anything.
No, but then you get the app and you're like, oh, look, I'm learning something.
Learning, growing.
I haven't learned anything new until this. When was the last time you learned something new, Dan?
What? I learned how to meditate. That was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That was fucking. That
Have
was
you
weird.
been doing it?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
do
do it
it.
every
I do
day?
it almost every day.
Do you have an app you use? Or?
No, I was taught 2 meditation techniques by my friend who works in that like space,
Cool.
and it's been fucking great.
So how long do you meditate every day?
Usually about 15 minutes a day.
In the morning?
Yeah, right when I wake up.
Okay.
And then it's kind of it's just like a good thing to get your day
Going?
stabilized.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
like it. And then sometimes, like if I'm having like yesterday, I meditated. I did a show at the store at like 8:00. I headlined the main room, and I was like running around all day and like hectic. And I got home and I smoked weed and I was like going through some shit, like like emails and stuff, and feeling kind of like. Because like we talked about at the beginning, like these LA trips are like one thing. Like I leave here and go to something, and then I go from that to the Bonfire, then I go Bonfire to something, and then that to a spot. And it's
Totally.
like, you kind of. It happened twice. Last time I was in LA for doing press for the HBO special, and then this time I have a 3-minute kind of calming meditation. You just sit on the floor, cross your legs, and breathe, and then you're like, "Whoo, all right." And it just kind of made it like reset my day. I take a lot of naps too.
You're a napper?
Big nap guy.
So how much will you take a nap a day?
Easy. I'll take 2 naps sometimes.
You'll take 2 naps a day?
Yeah, but they're like 10, 15-minute naps.
And then do you feel rejuvenated?
Yeah, when you wake up, you just go. You just like wake up and get up. I don't lay there. I don't look at my phone. I take a 15-minute nap. When the alarm goes off, I won't turn it off until I usually have a thing at home in New York where I won't turn off my alarm after a nap until my shoes are on and I'm standing up.
No.
Yeah, it's like a weird thing I do.
Weird
but it works.
tactics.
Because people are like, how can you only nap that long? I would want to nap for a half hour. I can nap for 20-minute nap is like a good nap for me.
But does it make a difference?
Yes, 100%.
Really?
100%. If I do a lot of stuff in the morning, like if I go into Sirius and I do like Jim and Sam in the morning, and then I have like a meeting at like 11 a.m., and then I go do like lunch with a friend at like 12:30 to 2. If I go home and nap from like 2:45 to 3 o'clock and then jump in the shower, I'm like, whole new day.
Really?
I'm able to go do bonfire sets. Like people are like, you gotta, taking tiny naps, it's just like a little reset button.
I need to take more naps.
I'm telling you, take naps. They work. And you don't have to take 60-minute naps. You could take like a 15, 20-minute nap and really feel. 20 minutes, I've felt the results before. We've been like,
Really?
yeah, there's like times where, like today, I'm looking at it like I don't get a nap, and I'm like, oh, how am I gonna make it? But I'll have coffee. I'll have root beer. I'll like
Coffee and root beer.
but I'll like move it along.
Totally.
Yeah,
How often do you write?
every day.
Every day.
But not like sit down and
down,
write.
yeah,
like I have a
no.
notebook on me, and I'll like if I'm on the train or if I'm like in a lobby waiting for something, I'll just kind of look over my notes and be like, oh, I think that joke could be this or.
Yeah, you don't like sit down and say, I'm going to write right now.
No, I walked here. You thought that was weird.
I
walked
did think
here.
that was weird because in LA, nobody really walks
But
like how
that's-
in New York.
Well, I get like because you're in your car and you're driving, but like when you're driving your car, you're responsible for a giant machine that's filled with flammable fluid.
Totally.
So you should be thinking about driving. Sometimes I like long drives to talk to myself and like work out jokes, but I like walking because you like think about stuff and.
Yeah, walking is better to like mull
Yes.
ideas over.
Yes.
Just
Perfect way
mulling
to put it.
some ideas over.
So I got done probably like 40 minutes before this podcast, and I was like, it's a 20-minute walk. Stop, get something to eat, walk, and it was nice. I mean, LA is super fucking shady now. They're not talking about all this.
Okay.
Walk down Sunset, and you're like, what the fuck is going on in this town?
Like the homeless situation?
Straight up, I was walking where I was like, if I saw this in New York, I would legit be like, what the fuck? What's happening in this neighborhood?
Right?
It's crazy.
You notice a difference just from like coming to LA over the last like few years.
Over
even?
the last 10 years, I would probably say in the last 5 years, it's gotten crazy
It's
bad.
gnarly.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's like
And
the
then
worst
there's
it's
also
ever
these-
been.
Yeah,
for
there's also
sure.
like these brand new buildings going up, like these luxury apartment complexes, and you're like, how are these going up? Yet I'm watching
I know.
a couple fight about how many water bottles they have in their baby carriage.
No.
Fucking crazy.
That is something that you probably would see.
I saw that on the walk over.
No.
Yeah. I was like, I thought I was going to step in. I thought this dude was about to hit his girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, they're
No.
both crazy homeless people.
No.
And they're arguing. Dude, this is the most LA shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, this is real.
Okay.
But I was walking over here and I walked by like a patch of homeless people that were just sleeping on the thing. There was one homeless guy just in his underwear that was pulled up, and he
Okay.
had a plastic bag, and he was working out,
No,
like,
he wasn't.
looking at his body. He was
No,
like,
he wasn't.
I swear to you, he was like, yeah. And I walked by and I was like, all right, man, however you keep your fitness regimen.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
There's just homeless people working out.
Hey, by the way, phenomenal body.
Yeah.
This guy was fucking jacked. I mean, zero body fat.
No.
I put him at 4 to 5% body fat.
He has all the time in the world to get
mean,
that body looking right.
And not a consistent diet, so it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is true.
He's just fucking jacked. I was like, man, I had all that sandwich meat in my stomach. I was like, I feel bad for this guy, but look at his bod.
He could.
Look at that bod.
Look at that bod.
Yeah, he was jacked.
That's crazy. I mean, yeah, the homeless population in LA is out of control right now.
Yeah, why is it? It's just people.
I don't really know.
I think it's the
whole
weather.
fucking thing.
You guys always suck your own dicks about the weather. Look what it brought you. Look what the fuck it brought you.
All the homeless.
Dude, homeless people in New York are like, I got to get it together. I'm going to freeze out here.
Yeah.
Homeless people in New York aren't as. I don't feel like your guys are aggressive. I'm going to San Francisco tomorrow. Those homeless are crazy aggressive.
I heard San Francisco right now is like out of control. My sister lived in San Francisco. She just moved back to LA because the homeless population was out of control.
That she moved back because of the homeless population?
She said it was like her rent was so expensive, and then it was just like there's homeless people everywhere. It just like wasn't worth it.
Yeah, you just go outside and you're like, what the fuck is going on here, guys?
I know. It's like you're part of the homeless encampment.
It's crazy. Yeah, I'm going to be down there. I'll be at the Punchline all weekend, so I'm going to probably see a lot of it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, once your ice cream flavor takes off, crackle, 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 crackle for everyone in the streets.
No, I'm giving all my proceeds to shelter the homeless.
You heard it here. Finger guns.
I'm giving a senator's promise. I'm going to take care of the homeless population from the money from Big J and I's Ben and Jerry's collaboration.
Crackle, crackle.
Yeah, the flavor crackle, crackle.
I love that that's the flavor because I do think that could really take off.
I think so too.
I'm seeing ice cream flavors in your future.
I would love to be the fucking kingpin of ice cream flavors.
I think you should. Where can people watch your special?
HBO Go, HBO Now.
What's it called?
Son of a Gary.
Son of a Gary.
Came out in December, our special. Yeah, go check it out. Make sure you check it out and listen to the Bonfire Monday through Thursday. 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern on Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95.
And do you have anything else coming up that you want to promote?
I got dates in Denver, D.C., Madison, fucking a couple other places. DanSoder.com.
DanSoder.com. Check it out. Thank you guys so much for listening to another episode of Shank. Please make sure to subscribe, rate, and review. And also...
Where is it?
This is from Speedweed.
Yay!
It's a little gift for you. So that's it.
Speedweed.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching another episode of Shank. Make sure to subscribe, rate, and review. Thank you.
Ooh, pineapple!
Oh, yeah. That's like an edible thing, and you could plant that and grow your own cannabis.
Blueberries.
Yes. Joints.
Are these joints?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. What's up? What are these? Acai.
Oh, shit. Acai?
Cannabis
Here
infused
you saying
CBD.
acai again. Weird flex.
Love it.
Acai.
Acai.